Hello, Dahlia.
Hello.
I would like to ask you a few questions about your Nike'n business.
Mm-hmm.
The first question will be, what brought you into the business?
Well, I was introduced to Nike'n because I had a back problem which nobody could solve over 3 months. I couldn't work. I was an art director for children's books. I was a shiatsu therapist. Both of them I needed to sit for. And basically everybody told me that I wouldn't be able to sit again the rest of my life. So I couldn't work. And the Nike'n back belt solved the problem within 4 days. And it was 13 years ago. So that's how I was introduced to Nike'n, but it came at the right time because I was very, very, very stressed. I was working 100 hours a week, around the clock, over the weekends, in the evenings, had 2 little children. I always felt I don't have enough time for them. And I was looking for something and I didn't know where to look. I knew that I couldn't be an employee again. I knew that having my own businesses had a lot of stress that I couldn't handle and was not good for my health. So the only way that I knew was to start a big business with a lot of employees, and that is something that I never wanted to do. So I was basically stuck, being very upset, very stressed, and looking for a solution, thinking there aren't any solutions. So when Nike'n came through my back problem, I started looking at the whole idea of the business and found a fantastic way, which would be a new avenue for me.
Now you are very successful in Nike'n business. First of all, what is its success for you?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll ask how you became
What is
successful.
Success for me? It's interesting because you can look at success in a lot of different ways. You can look at it as just financial success, but for me it's just never was an important thing. I needed money for the kids to go to private school. I definitely needed that, which is why I was working like that. But it was never a motivation for me. It was not a motivating factor for me. But there is that also, to be the proud owners of three properties, 2 in the middle of London and 1 in the middle of Tel Aviv is very nice. To be able to support the children, to be able to go on holidays that we could never go before, to be able to give back to society in charity, etc. That's all something that is different for us, something that we didn't know. But apart from the money, there was so much more in Nike'n. Success for me is helping people. This is what I wanted to do from the beginning. I wanted to make a difference to people. And I wanted to make a difference to people all over the world. That was something that I saw straight away in Nike'n, because in my other businesses, I was making a difference, but on a small scale. And I could see the opportunity of really taking it all over the world to people who I wouldn't even know otherwise. I just wouldn't even know them. And definitely, I've probably calculated I probably helped about 1 million people until now, which is very nice.
How did you become successful in Nike'n? What was your way or some milestones in your way?
I think from the beginning, the important thing was to stay myself, not to change my character, to be true to myself and to the way I want to be, the way I would like to be treated myself. I think that the way to succeed is love. Really to come from a place of love, to be there for people, to listen to what they want. What are the imbalances in their life that they would like to fulfill, and serve. I think it's being a servant leader. You're a leader and you're serving people, and that's a place that sits very, very comfortably with me.
Thank you very much for your
Thank you.
time.